What's going on, guys? Watching on the replay. Just getting set up. We are a minute early. We will see who shows up here. I'm in the wrong screen. Don't need to be there. Hey, what's up, Dadzilla? You are #1, man. Welcome to the stream, man. You are always here. Not only a mod, not only a sponsor, but usually the first one, too. What's up, James? What's up, Pick6? What's up, Connor? Joshua the Gamer. What's up, Chris Hodgko, Tyler Music, Steven Carpenter, TGK Ghost, VJax, Noah, Elton, Scrony. What's up, guys? So we are going to be having some fun tonight, guys. It is going to be a lot of Overdrive, so I'm going to talk about kind of the framework for the test that I'm going to be doing today. I've been thinking through how I could do this in a fair way to do this test, and I think I've got a method down. So what's up, Snaz? What's up, Dwayne, Steven, Noah, Edwin, Jacob? What's up, guys? So we are going to be doing a bunch of Overdrive grinding tonight. A coin making method, maybe not tonight. We are not going to do coin making tonight, but I will probably do that earlier. Yeah, Overdrive, playing Overdrive is I'm going to be sick of Overdrive after tonight. So there has been a lot of talk in the community, about the whole idea of whether games are predetermined or not. Basically saying, you know, is it possible that you can encounter an opponent and there is literally nothing you can do? It doesn't matter how good you are with your reads. It doesn't matter how good you are with anything. You are not going to win. I am of the mindset that it seems to be the case. I don't know. I think I'm still sticking with Fitzpatrick. I hope they don't start Jameis. I think, you know, Fitzpatrick is thrown for 400 yards every single game. So it's hard to bench a guy who's played 3 games and has thrown for over 1,200 yards and a bunch of touchdowns. So no, I kind of think it's scripted as well. But here, the challenge is, in order to gain insight into whether something is scripted or not, right? In order to gain insight into that, you have to have a controlled test environment where you minimize the differences of variables. So I was thinking through, how can I do that? How can I put a test together where it's going to include uniform play through the entire test, where you can see whether something is in fact dependent on things outside of our control. So some people are going to hate on this. I'm going to be spamming a lot today for a couple of reasons. What's up, dude?
Got the popcorn?
Are you wanting to do that now?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, guys, before we get into this, Mini CHF wants to come say hi. And I got this Carolina Reaper popcorn. If you know me, there's no surprise. I like spicy stuff. And he said, well, Daddy, can I try a piece of this Carolina Reaper popcorn? And I told him, well, buddy, it's kind of spicy. And it's not like super insanely spicy. But he had a piece earlier. And he champed through it. And he said, well, Daddy, can I eat a piece on your stream? I didn't know if he was going to come up early. I'm going to eat a few pieces first, okay, bud?
I got some milk.
You got some milk just in case?
Yeah.
So for me, who likes spicy food, I just like it. It's just some killer popcorn. But
and this flavor is very good.
It does have good flavor. All right, buddy. You wanted to do it. There it is. Is it hot?
It's hot.
It's hot? You holding off on the milk, or are you going to go for the milk?
Trying to hold off on the milk.
You're trying to hold off on the milk? Well, you're taking it like a champ, bro. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good? Take some milk, dude. You don't have to be a champ like me. Good job, bro. Good job, bro. You're taking it like a boss, dude. We're going to have to work on Madden. Maybe I'll get some time this week. Teach you to play Madden, and you can play in the stream next week. So, good job, dude. Way to tough it up. Maybe we'll try some, you know.
I might come back a little bit later.
You might come back a little bit later? Alrighty. Well, welcome back, bro. Can he eat the whole bag? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, he's 7, guys. So, all right, where was I? We were talking about the whole idea of testing how I could come up with as much of a scientific test on whether this is scripted or not. So here is my methodology, okay? I put some thought into the methodology. We are going to use the same captain and coach the entire time. Fitz, Nagy. We are going to use the exact same order of firing off defensive pressures every single game. We are going to fire off minor blanket coverage, which is the 1-point anti-West Coast, all 3 of the anti-verticals, and then the top 2, final 2 there. So, every single match, regardless of whether I'm winning, losing, it's always going to be exactly the same. Exactly the same in how I fire off the pressures. Next, play calling. Play calling is, in my opinion, the only way for me to make this scientific is to spam. And I don't like spamming, and it's on EA to fix it at this point. I don't like spamming. I know you don't like spamming, but while spamming's there, spam a freaking way. It's on EA to fix it. It's not on you to handicap yourself playing the game if you can even stomach playing Overdrive mode at all. So here is the methodology, and the reason I think spamming is the way to go for this test specifically is because it's going to require uniform play. So essentially what I am going to do for this entire series that we are going to be testing this on to see whether in fact it is scripted, I am going to use FL Drive as my only short pass play, PA slot crosses as my only play action pass play, halfback blast as my only run play, and Seattle as my only long pass play. So I'm choosing one play for each play type that I will use the entire match. Okay? So, and that's going to be for every match. So we can see just using this exact same script, and I'm basically going to stick to mostly FL Drive spam because I'm wanting to use Nagy. If not, I would have used Quick Slant spam just because I'm looking for reliable spamming ones there. And absolutely, good luck to Charlie. They are up against Tactics Schmactics. Give them heck, guys. Give them heck. So by doing this, my thought process is the actions that I am taking, the variables that I control as the guy doing this test are going to be the same in every single game. So my hope is that we're going to see some like 1,500 power teams, some 500 power teams, and a whole bunch of different things. And I am going to make a prediction each match on whether I am going to win or lose. So I need someone who's here to be my scorekeeper. So can someone in the chat who's going to be here for the entire stream, I'm going to go till 10, so like an hour and 50 minutes. Hey, thanks so much for subscribing, Luke the Duke. So I need someone to volunteer who can commit to being here until 10 to be my scorekeeper. All right, so it looks like a couple of guys are already putting in there, so maybe we will we'll do this by committee. But I am going to make a prediction after I face my first defensive pressure. So when they put a pressure on me and I call a play, I am going to make a prediction based on the results of that play. Based on how the defense reacts on that very first pressure, that is going to be how I am going to make the prediction. And my thought process is, if I play a bunch of games of Overdrive and I'm able to correctly pick whether I'm going to win or lose after the very first pressure and keep everything else the same constantly, we will have some insight onto whether it's scripted. I'm sure EA will say no, but it's a question, so let's try to answer it. The fact that I'll be spamming will also allow me, and that's one thing, like, you know, I had some people in my comments who were like, you know, I don't want to see you spamming. I hate spamming, guys, but the reality is with the Overdrive game mode where it's 3 minutes nonstop, as a streamer, my job is to not only play a game, but it's to interact with you guys. What's up, Tirso? Welcome to the stream, man. What's up, Sean? So if I'm playing Overdrive and super focused on avoiding spamming at all costs, I can't really keep up with the chat. So as a streamer, not spamming is a pain in the butt. I don't know if they've nerfed long passes. I'll be honest, I have not really been playing a lot lately. As you can see, that unclaimed points. Well, no, Max, the defenses are what the defenses are. So my thought process there is I'm hoping that I face some 1500s. I'm hoping I face some 500s. But at the end of the day, I've got good plays that I can use that should be able to beat pressures. But let's just hop into it. They have nerfed FL Drive. I'm sure I think they've... yeah, it's impossible to prove that it's scripted. But if I can call 90% of them correctly after the first... pressure that I face, it doesn't say much. So here we are. We're at a slight disadvantage, it looks like. We're playing an 876 power. He's using vertical. We will see. We'll see what happens. Let's just see what happens. So there we go. In for the first one, fire our first pressure, and go right back to it. I'm being very intentional about this awful play calling for the reason of getting a good test. What's up, Marty? Welcome to the stream, man. Why is the stadium empty? It is empty because I have my quality setting down all the way. And if you turn the quality setting down all the way, it will... it'll empty out the stadiums. Man, fire or pressure, dude. All right, we're at a minute. I'm going to say that this is going to be a win. I'm going to say that this is going to be a win. Even though he hasn't thrown a pressure at me, we're at the minute mark. I want to call it at the minute mark. Worst case scenario. So if they don't fire a pressure at me, I'm going to call it. But this one seems like we are getting pretty much running over the defense. So... I am thinking that this is going to be a dub. I hate scoring with FL Drive here, but to keep the thing scientific. All right, so here we go. We're going to go with recent, halfback blast. I forgot to call my defensive pressure in time. I tripped over myself, but I had that one. So that would actually tell me that we should win here. There we go. Why don't I run vertical? We got to do a PA. Got to do slot crosses. I have it in my recent for this reason. And actually, probably want to change my... We'll see. Based on the way the pressures are going, I would actually think I'm going to lose this one. But I already called the win at the minute marker because it was before that. And I think the spam should still be able to hold through. I called the wrong play. Called the wrong play. That's on me. Didn't mean to. What's up, Vol? Welcome to the stream, man. PA slot crosses. AB gets in there. And yeah, all right, that's good. All right, so we yeah, it is straight garbage no matter what, but that's not what we're talking about. We're gonna get the dub here. So I'm 1-0. 1-0 on the prediction at the 1 minute marker. That doesn't tell us anything though, because it's only one game. So we are just going to immediately hop right into another one. We're gonna hop right into another one. And we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going, and I'll do that same kind of methodology. If they don't throw out defensive pressure quickly, I will call it. No, I'm never going to sandbag. I'm never going to sandbag. Guys, I'm never going to sandbag. That's the whole point of this. I am going to play the exact same way every single time. That's the whole reason for the methodology that I've put in place of using the plays that I'm using. So I'm absolutely not going to sandbag if I call a loss. I am going to play the exact same way every time. What's up, Flexi? I forgot to call my defensive pressure, but that's all right. Let's call it a play late. No biggie. He still has not thrown a defensive pressure. Got to do a run. All right, I'm calling it right now. It's a win. It's going to be a win. I can tell based on how easily I beat that pressure, this is going to be a win. This is going to be a win. Forgot to call my Fail Mary. It's all right. Oh, stay in bounds. Dang it. It's all right. We're in. What if the guy I'm playing sucks? Well, then it's going to make it easy now, isn't it? Get blown up there. It's all right, though. Still think the first defensive pressure is normally a bigger tell. Gonna go back to blast. Getting shut down. What's wrong with YouTube? You're not getting noties? Yeah, man, that happens a lot on YouTube. Sorry, Jaw. What if the guy I'm playing sucks? Well, I mean, that's a possibility, but I'm hoping that by playing a bunch of games that it'll even out. So the defensive pressures are actually, if I wasn't spamming, I'd probably lose this match. Gotta love that overthrow. Ooh, there it is. Here's the test. All right, let's see. If he doesn't do anything, 2 wins predicted. 2-0. It was a tight game. I think I probably would have lost that if not for spamming. Because the pressures seemed scripted, but I was able to pull one away. Hey, man, that's awesome, Zach. That's awesome, man. I'm a lifelong Bucks fan, man. So it is nice to see him doing well, but I don't want to get my hopes up. It's way too early in the season. So we're going to go in. We're going to keep going. See. I mean, it's a super small sample size right now at 2-0. Super small sample size. No, we definitely won't know if it's scripted anytime soon, Matt. It's going to take like the whole 2 hours of nonstop overdrive to even get a sense of it. And this is not a scientific test that's going to be able to like prove it one way or another. All right, so here we go. Big power differential where I am losing. He gets the +3 overall. Again, I'm playing you. I don't know if I'm playing you, man. I don't know who you are. I am just playing. If I am playing you, then so be it. I called it backwards, but that's all right. What do you mean, why do I sound rude? Who do I sound rude to? What did I say that was rude? I don't even know which side of this. I don't even know which side is me because it's Bucks. I agree. It's crappy gameplay, guys. It is an experiment that we're doing. I don't like to play this way. I don't like to play this way. I'm not trying to play. All right, he hasn't thrown any defensive pressures at me. I don't even know who I am, but based on just how well it's doing, I'm going to just go with a win here, but it's a lack of scientific on this one. Lack of scientific on this one because I haven't faced a single pressure yet. I hope I'm the guy who's winning. Otherwise, that would look silly. But I think I am. All right, here comes a run pressure. This is when I really should be able to tell. Yep, that's what you see when it is rigged. Is you see yourself getting blown up with no chance of possibly passing. Every single pressure that you get will end up that'll end up happening to you. Now, part of it could be because I am playing at an overall disadvantage. But we'll see. Oh, mine's the side that's highlighted in white? All right, then I guess it's close. So based on my early prediction at the 1 minute mark, I said I'd win. I actually think I'm going to lose based on how the pressure turned out. But he hasn't thrown any pressures at me, and I'm wondering why. I don't know why. Whew. Super boring gameplay. I get it. I agree. It is super boring. And I'm not even going to call that play because I got enough lead. Got enough lead. Got the win. So that's 3 in a row, which I technically called right. But no, what it is, Dadzilla, I think I'm grinding out my top 2,500 right now. I fell out of it because I was falling. And yeah, there we go. I'm in the top 1,000 already. Sorry, young Richie. What packs do you want me to open? There aren't really any packs that are there that I would pay to open. So, yeah, I'm not gonna. But technically, I'm 3-0. I'm waiting for one of these scripted matches, unless they change something. I know somebody said they changed something in the past couple of days. But I'm still waiting. What's up, Maya? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, I'm not going to open packs, man. I'm not a pack opener, dude. It's just not what I do. There's plenty of guys that open packs on YouTube. If that's what you're looking for, I'm probably not your guy, dude. You think I can make top 100? Yes, I do, Ricky. I actually use all 6 defensive pressures with Nagy. Yeah, I'm not opening packs, Brian. I'm not going to be opening packs. Open the uninstall pack. Try using the Fitz-Nagy combo, but activate all offensive pressures, then go run heavy. Yeah, that's possible, but it's outside of the scope of the test that I'm doing here, Jawbone. And the whole purpose is I'm doing a test. So, I mean, you know, I have to stick to, in order for it to be a useful or even somewhat useful experiment, I have to stick to the experiment methodology. Otherwise, it is not a useful test. Give me a pressure. If not, I'm going to call it at the minute marker. All right, short pass. Here is where we'll see. Not the ideal one. And I'm going to call a win here again. And notice I'm calling that win. I was losing when I called that win. That's annoying. That's annoying. The old trip. Ah, called the wrong play. that doesn't help when you call the wrong play. I'm not used to calling plays from recent like this, guys. I don't normally play like this. All right, PA for 7 yards. We're going to go to PA slot crosses. That's the reason I have it loaded. That was the methodology that we're using for all play action plays. And we're going to go right back to FL Drive. Defense is tightening up. Quarterback wants to throw it away. And there we go. We're back to it. Back to the methodology. Run play for 8 yards. And we get it. Hey, what's up, Screwy? Welcome to the stream, man. Gotta love that throw, right? And I don't know if this dude stopped playing or what, but I'm just going to put it down because we already locked up the dub. 4-0. 4-0. And that time I was down. I was losing when I said I was going to win. Just for the record, I was losing when I said I was going to win. But yeah, 4-0. There we go. Let's hop right back into another one. Nah, I probably don't want to go. Yeah, I agree. The QJB official league is so dead. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised that any leagues are not dead. The game, I mean, just looking at the community's just looking at the community's feelings, it's Overdrive Saturday is replacing tournament. I guess, Jaw, I guess. It's funny, like, all right, there we go. That's never a good sign. All right, here we go. We are behind by over 500 power. Over 500 power, plus 5 overall that they're getting. But we will stick with the methodology. Sticking with the methodology of the test. We're going to stick with it. Till I get a defensive pressure. Which he's not giving me. Come on, man. Fire these things. Why do a lot of people not fire off their pressures so quick? Fat fingered that. Got picked. That was a mistake on my part. That was actually a mistake. First mistake I've made today. That was actually something I could control. Yeah, my fullback is Dalvin Cook. Fullback is Dalvin Cook. All right, run play. Here we go. Let's see. I'm going to say we win again. Going to go 5 in a row, guys. 5 in a row. The first pressure is the telling pressure. The first pressure is the telling pressure, in my opinion. That's kind of what my litmus test has always been, is I can always tell from the first pressure whether I'm going to win or lose. We'll see how that theory holds up. This will be the first test, because remember, we're playing down like 500 power. He's got a much better team than I do. I am going to play to win, guys, so I got to focus a little bit here. Come on, Fitz. Hang on to the ball. we go. Feeling pretty confident in this one. So both the prediction record and the actual record are 5-0. Both the prediction record and the actual record. Look, guys, I agree. The scripted play does take the skill out of it. That's the point of this stream. Is I am very particularly and intentionally using a scientific approach to testing this. I do not like spamming this way. I did a whole video on how you can get to Hall of Fame without doing this, but unfortunately, play spam is the only way to ensure mass consistency in the methodology. I don't like spamming, but if you can come up with a non-spam approach that can keep all of the variables involved in this test under control, I will do that instead. I put a lot of thought into how I could test this. This is how I thought I could test it, keeping as many variables the same consistently for the entire test. If you have a better test, maybe we'll do it next stream. Make sure to tell me. But we're basically just spamming FL Drive, and then we have halfback blast for run pressures, PA slot crosses for PA pressures, and Seattle for long pressures. Those are the only 4 plays we are going to use. I don't like spamming. Spamming is boring. Spamming is lame. But for the purpose of a scientific test, it is the best method I was able to think of. There's a lot of good plays. I don't need to just use these plays. So here we go. I will say it's matching a lot closer to where I am, which seems to be a change in matchmaking. I've noticed it's been very good right now about it's been very good about keeping things close. So here we go. Same thing. FL Drive as the short pass. And that's the play we're going to spam. Blanket coverage, FL Drive. Forgot to call minor fail Mary. Throw me a defensive pressure so I can call it. In fact, I could probably call it beyond this. All right, there we go. We get our first defensive pressure. Going to go Seattle. And I'm going to call it. This is an L. This is going to be an L. I'm not going to sandbag. Same thing I've done every time. Going to try my butt off. And in fact, since I'm losing, I'm actually going to go outside of those plays and go with a play that I know will get me the touchdown faster. There you go. Because I'm losing, I'm even adjusting it here to give myself a better chance. I'm calling it based on the pressure, guys. The pressure is the thing that I've noticed that has been the tell. Sometimes it's wide open drops, sometimes it's other things, but the pressure response has been, for me, what the biggest tell is. And that's an example of it. The random overthrow on a pressure. The random overthrow on a pressure. I'm confident in this one again. I'm still going to play my butt off and try to win. I'm not going to sandbag. That's the whole reason that I'm doing the play spam as well. You can't say that I'm sandbagging. I'm literally doing the exact same thing. Trying the same cuts, trying the same everything that I am doing every time. That's the reason for the methodology. Because sandbagging with the method is not possible. Sorry, I'm not focusing on the chat as much. I'm trying to win. Like, I'm trying to go against this. And remember, I did not call that I was going to lose this because of the score at the time. I haven't even been paying attention to the score. I called one earlier that I was going to win when I was losing when I called it. Crap. A little late on my call. Should still be able to get it in time. Oh, no. It's not going to matter. Yeah. What's up, Bell? Welcome to the stream, man. Ricky, that's one of the things that we're testing as well. So there we go. What do I want here? I'll just take coach's whistles. What's up, Westy? Sorry I missed you, bro. No, I agree, Skull. I agree, Skull. I was. We're just gonna keep going. Same methodology. Again, not gonna. I'm still perfect on predictions, by the way. Still perfect on predictions. That was the first loss. No, Bears. Bears. So the methodology, I explained it at the beginning of the stream, man. I went through my entire methodology for how I'm testing it. I'm using play spamming. I don't normally spam plays, but the reason that I'm doing it is it reduces variables that are outside of my control. So I basically have a single play from short pass, long pass, PA pass, and run that I'm using to handle pressures, and I'm just FL drive spamming. I gotta say, I gotta give them credit. They are doing a better job of matching you with someone close. Gotta give it to them. That's been a positive change. So here we go. We're just gonna go right into it. FL drive is gonna be the main play that we're testing. We're calling who the winner is gonna be at the first pressure, and I am not even paying attention to the score. I am playing the exact same way every single game. Here we go. Long pass. Gonna go with it. Go with Seattle. Calling a win. Gonna call a win. Gonna call a win. And I'm calling the win while losing. Calling the win while losing. Keep that in mind. Still losing big. What's up, Adrian? Welcome to the stream, man. That's an L right there. This one is looking like it's going to be my first wrong call. Really? Really? Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be an L when you get this. Hey, what's up? Thanks for the raid, Mutt Man. Appreciate it, dude. What up, Blake? What's up, everybody? Appreciate the raid, my dude. Appreciate the raid, Mobile Mutt Man. Thanks so much. And yeah, that one's an L. So I got one wrong. First one wrong. So what's the record now? 6-1? 6-1. Thanks so much, Taco, for confirming. 6-1 on predictions. 6-1 on predictions. Yeah, he did pretty well. Against Nagy, 15-20. He was passing them all. Oh, yeah. No, rock on. We're not keeping record of whether I win or lose. That's irrelevant. We're just calling whether I correctly predict the winner. That's the only thing we are calling. It is not... No, we're calling... I think I'm 5-2, but I'm 6-1 on correctly predicting who the winner is going to be after the first pressure. After the first pressure that is thrown my way, based on how the defense reacts, both leading up to it and during the first pressure, that is what will tell me whether it is going to win. All right, here we go. We get a rush play. Minor Fail Mary. Halfback blast is our anti-pressure. And this one is going to be an L. This one is going to be an L. This one is going to be an L. Even with that nice play right there, still going to be an L. And I'm still going to play my butt off. Still going to play my butt off. Nothing we can do. That's what happens on pressures when you can't do it. Like, there's literally no way to possibly beat the pressures. That's how it's scripted, it seems. Is it will completely control whether or not you have any chance of beating a pressure. Managed to get a shake on that one and did beat that one. He's got these Nagy pressures firing just like me. Ooh, we actually beat that one. It's exciting. And I'm not sandbagging, guys. I am not sandbagging. You can see that. I'm now winning. So I'm definitely not sandbagging. And he's playing poorly as heck. Throwing picks. Well, look at this. My prediction and my record are probably going to be the same. It's going to take a miracle for him to come back, but I'm not going to say that we're not going to get a 30-second pause where we won't get to play for the last 30 seconds. That's entirely possible in the process as well. But we're playing the same regardless. Because that's how a scientific study is done. Come on with the drops. Get in there. Get in there. Really? Come on. I'm even going to cheat. We're going to fullback dive this in here. We're going to cheat. Cheat from the methodology and get in there, baby. I had to cheat, but I'll take it. Sorry, I cheated for the dub. All right, so now my record and my prediction record and my actual win-loss record are the same at 6-2. That's all right. I'm keeping track. You guys are helping me. So both the win-loss and the prediction is 6-2. Yeah, I would. He failed the final pressure. No, it still counts. It still counts. It still counts, Bell, because Brian is right. He failed the pressure, so I would have won even if I didn't fullback dive in that. Even if I didn't fullback dive that in there. Let's get some tunes going. If I had like a source of like music that I could play that like wouldn't get me copyright striked, I would play some music, especially during a boring stream like this where we're just spamming the same play over and over. I would absolutely get some tunes going. Like, the commentary makes the stream more entertaining. I don't know about all that. I don't really particularly find my channel an entertaining channel. All right, short pass. Forgot to call my defensive pressure. Gonna call a dub on this one. Gonna call a dub. Short pass is always the one that's challenging because FL Drive is kind of a broken play. So it can be the differentiator there. But yeah, that run pressure makes me think the same thing, that we got this one in the bag. Ooh, look at that pancake. You guys see that pancake? He just got freaking leveled. Just got freaking leveled. There we go with Seattle for the long pass. Go right back in. And I mean, this guy's like a top 1,000 player. So, I mean, it's not like he sucks. Although his score would suggest he does. His score would suggest he's awful. Or it could just be impossible for him. Gotta love those overthrows. And I don't know what the heck that was. I have no idea what the heck that was. There we go. We're in there. Would I recommend a traditional fullback? It depends on your play style. If you're doing what I'm doing with FL Drive, absolutely not. Put your fastest possible running back in that fullback spot. So I've actually, because I'm going for some renown due to the promo, I don't even have my best lineup in. Because normally I have Ezekiel Elliott, who is faster than Dalvin Cook. And I think this one is probably in the bag. I think it would be an absolute, it would take like an absolute miracle for him to come back here. My mods keep timing you out for no reason. Which mod's timing you out? It is kickoff Dalvin Cook. Yes. There we go. Hang on. So Blaze a check. Who's timing you out? Who timed you out? Hang on. Let me scroll up here. Yeah, they're going to time you out for advertising. They're going to time you out for advertising, man. We don't do advertising in my streams, bro. So advertising your league in the stream. Yeah. I mean, that's just what I scrolled up and saw. I don't know what else was said, but, yeah. No advertising. Hang on. Let me, I realized I forgot something just now. I moved my tip jar, so I'm actually just going to turn off the chat box. Because the chat box isn't really needed. So, yeah, man, hit me up, bro. Hit me up for sure, man. Send me that playlist, and I can absolutely get that going, man. Probably play it, like, low on volume. But what are we now? We're 7-2, I think, in both record and... in both record and predictions. What do you do with the HOP points? What do you mean HOP? I don't know what you mean, bro. Oh, Hall of Fame? Nah, I'm not going to go for the diamond. That would mean I'd have to play a lot tomorrow. I'm good. I'm good on that. You send it on Discord? I'll check it, man, after. Hang on. A video showing my tech setup? I have done that, Brian. It is on... it's already on the channel, man. It is already on the channel. In fact, one of the tech things is my green screen, which is actually my sponsor. So shout out to the Web Around. No idea what the heck that was. Yeah, this is Nagy as my coach. Nagy is my coach. Hey, what's up? We got Blackout here. The best Madden mobile artist out there. You thinking it's an L? I'm still waiting for my my pressure, which he doesn't seem to want to throw. So based on, yeah, I'm gonna say it's a dub, just because I mean he hasn't thrown a pressure, but it's at the 2-minute marker, so I got to choose early. I'm gonna call this one a dub. Run play. Figures. Now I get the pressure. Yeah, it's still feeling like a dub. I'm actually gonna blast it again. Oh, couldn't stay in bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds. It was a noble attempt. Yeah, we're definitely getting this dub. These pressures, we're running through them without issue. It is not facing the impossible pressure issue, which is what I think makes a game rigged. It isn't, I guess, in theory, still possible for me to lose, but I don't think I'm going to. Get off me. Yeah, I'm only spamming because I'm doing a scientific test here, guys. I don't like playing this way. It is lame. It is boring. Like, forget everything else. It is boring. Like, this is so boring for me. I don't want to be doing this. It is boring as heck. This is literally like the most boring thing I could possibly do in this game. Like taking an already boring game and making it more boring by just play spamming. That, however, it's part of the test methodology for what we are testing. That is the only reason I'm doing it. And we are going to be 8-2 on both predictions and win-loss record since starting the stream. So 10 games of Overdrive down. 8-2 on both predictions as well as win-losses. Man, this is boring. Let me get some music going. Since Mobile Muttman told me he sent me a copyright-free playlist. Let me hop over to Discord real quick. Just get some tunes on in the background. Hang on. Let me fix the volume here. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can get sound going. Hang on. All right. Can you guys hear the music in the background? Let's start there. Is my setup working for you guys to hear it in the background? And then if you can, how is it from a volume of music to volume of me standpoint? Can you still hear me, or is it like blazing over me? Or is it too soft that you can't hear it? Or are we good? No, this is supposedly going to be... All right, it's perfect. Great. This is supposedly, Muttman, if I get strike, bro, I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out, bro. If I get copyright striked on this, I'm gonna call you out, bro. No, I'm not dancing. I don't know, maybe nod the head a little bit. I may catch myself nodding the head. Depends what's on, bro. Good volume, think it's too chill for Overdrive. What, the music is too chill? Volume in the music should be a little lower. I'll fix it after this match. We just got matched. Yeah, it does kind of... Jerry, you're totally right. And we're totally going to be sounding how old we are with that one. These kids know nothing about one of the greatest shows in comedy ever. What kind of music do I like? I like a lot of rock, actually. Like 90s rock. All right, here we go. Complete a pass. Given the choice, I'm going to go with the slot crosses here. I got to make my pick. I'm going to say it's a dub again. I'm going to say it's a dub again. Based on the pressure, I got to stick with my methodology and the rules of it. So I got to... I don't like how the defense reacted. I was tempted to say it's going to be an L based on that, but... we'll see. I wanted to say L. I kind of think it's going to be an L. But I said it's a dub, so we got to stick with that. That was a fail. Come on, dude. Only because I got knocked backwards. Oops, forgot to call my freaking defensive pressure. That's hurting my chances of winning. Oh, come on. Get out of my way, bruh. Blast. Here we go. I'm going to turn the music down after this because someone said it was too loud. And catch up. Sorry, because I'm trying to win this, because I actually think I'm going to lose, but I chose win, so I'm actually going to, like, try and tempt fate. I'm tempted to start throwing deeper passes, but I got to stick with the process. Got to trust my process, guys. Got to trust it when you're doing a scientific test, whether you want to or not. So I'm going to trust it. As painful as it is to trust right now. Oh, and I couldn't get the play off. Seven and 3. No, man, I'm just saying it's a test, so I gotta do that. Hang on, let me just... How's that? A little better on the volume? Dropped it by like 2 decibels. Alright, let me get caught up on here. I'm not gonna freestyle, bro. Yeah, it is a Bucks jersey. I consider it my YouTube uniform, guys. I don't wear the same thing every day. In fact, I mostly wear like polo shirts because I'm old and in the business world. But I just put this on for YouTube. What's up, Rich? 8 and 3. Am I gonna raid somebody? Maybe at the end of the stream, bro. We only been going an hour. Why are you asking about a raid now, dude? I always go over. Yeah, I'm not gonna freestyle. Do I play any other games? Not regularly. Not regularly. The matchmaking seems improved. I'm going to give it that. Like, I'm matching against close opponents, which is kind of neat. It didn't used to be like this. Because I'll be honest, I haven't really played outside of LVL for the past, like, three or 4 days or so. Oops, forgot to call my pressure. It's all right. Play late's not the end of the world.
Chooky Pete.
Hey, what's up, Madden Outsiders? Are you guys Moo now? Madden Overdrive Outsiders? Like M-O-O? Alright, throw pressure at me, guys. Come on. Give me my prediction. Alright, here we go. We get our run pressure. Perfect. I'm calling an L here. Calling an L. Calling an L while I'm winning, and I will not sandbag. Calling an L here. While I'm winning, calling an L. If he throws more dang pressures at me. Oh, I shouldn't have been able to beat that one. I shouldn't have been able to beat that one, and I beat it anyway. That may be able to change it, but we'll see how scripted. If it's like full-blown scripted, or if I did just do something to break it. Gonna have to have a miracle comeback, or I'm gonna be better on the win-loss than on the prediction. Although I'll tell you, and this is kind of going contrary to the point of the stream, it feels less scripted than it did a couple of days ago. I don't know if they did something to it or what. I know they changed matchmaking a little bit, but on. Let me not let up the gas, so if he does come back, I don't get called for not trying. But he's not coming back. This is a GG. I get a dub, even though I predicted it wrong. All right, honest question regarding your study, CHF. If nobody fails a counter the whole game, who is scripted to win? Skull. I mean, I think there's more to it than that. I just think that that's kind of usually the easiest tell for me. So I'm 8-4 on predictions, 9-3 on win-loss. Has it been? Overdrive feels a lot better. Why does it feel like the normal? Well, hey, thanks for stopping in, Sapphire. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more to it. I'm trying to, like, simplify it down to a single thing that I think is normally the tell. There's more to it. Like, I can sometimes tell when there's just, like, a bunch of random overthrows. A bunch of random overthrows. So, we'll see. Did Game Changers fire me because I dissed spam? It's not a topic I talk about. I don't talk about why I'm not a game changer. But no, my insulting the canned salty meat had nothing to do with it. I will reveal that my dissing of why be it EA Play, I don't know. Maybe. All right, we get a run pressure early. going to go with a dub on this one, based on that alone. And I'm calling that dub while I'm behind, it looked like. Which is always risky to call a win when you're losing. But I'm going to do it. Ah, couldn't pull that one off. There was nothing I could have done on that one anyway. Yeah, yo, I would freaking, you don't even know, if we see a spam event where spam is a sponsor and we get some kind of like live events featuring the meat spam, I can't even tell you what I would do. Like, as far as like going crazy with a troll video. I can't even tell you. That would be absolutely, that would be priceless, actually. In fact, I think they should absolutely, if spam wants to advertise, but somehow I don't think that advertising will help spam's business model. Like, you make dog food that you're trying to feed to human beings, so I don't know if advertising in a sports mobile game is going to help you accomplish that goal. Yo, Triple M, I'm not hating on the music, bro. Like, it's just some chill beats. Not my normal style of like what I listen to normally, but I'm not gonna hate on it, bro. But I called this as a dub, right? Yeah, I called this as a dub while I was losing. Oops, little late to call my last pressure. Hurry up, go down. Don't get to go down so I can get this.
Chunky beat.
There we go. We get another dub. Chalk that up for the win column as well as the correct prediction column on that. Yeah, all props on the beats is gonna go to. Hang on, let me you know what? Let me give a real shout out. So this guy, you know, Chuki Beats, CHUKI Beats, is who the music is coming from. Mobile Muttman put me onto it, and that's what the track thing is. But yeah, shout out to this guy. His beats are pretty chill. Yeah. Hang on a sec. I gotta go grab something. I'll be right back. Gotta go grab something. All right, I am back. No, I'm good. Where were we? Let me get caught up on the chat. What device am I playing on? Galaxy S8 Plus is what I'm playing on. Yeah, S8 Plus. Lose 3,004. I don't know, Fortnite friendly. Are you using the exact same? Almost time for the drink for dub stream. Hey, I can do a drunk stream again. I can do a drunk stream again. Maybe we'll do that for 15K. Maybe we'll do a 15K drunk stream. I love bowling. I mean, I think Nagy is the way to go, and any 14-second captain of the scheme of your choice is the way to go. I like West Coast, so that gives me fits. Do it next Saturday? Nah, I'm not going to do it next Saturday. My wife always gets mad at me when I do drunk streams. This is a wonderful sign. I'm going to call this one early. I'm going to call this as an L. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it may be an L. It may time me out, in which case it's an L. But no, technically, I can't call it based on this. Just because the game hasn't started, but I'm probably about to lag out. Nope. Nope. That's a scary sign coming into it, but we're gonna get a... We're gonna get to start the match. So we're calling it on the first pressure every time. Here we go. We get a run pressure. It's going to be a dub. Based on my methodology, it's going to be a dub. It's obviously not a perfect predictor. And it is a lot worse today. I don't know. Either that or I'm just doing much better. I don't know if the matchmaking changed or what. But it doesn't feel anywhere near as scripted as it normally did. So if EA fixed that, props to you guys. My college team is the Gators. Go Gators, baby. That's my alum right there. That's all right, man. I'm not gonna go crazy begging the like button. I mean, honestly, if I was watching this and I was watching some idiot just spam the same play over and over again, especially if I didn't catch the beginning of the stream that explained why I'm spamming the same play over and over again, I would definitely not like the stream. I probably would dislike the stream. If I was just a random viewer who didn't know what was going on and why this lameness is going on, I would totally understand somebody not wanting to like the stream. But my prediction is probably right at this point. Possible for him to catch up, but it's going to have to be a heck of a final minute. That's right, man. Go Bucks. I'm in shock right now at how good the Bucks are doing this year. I mean, Fitzpatrick's been just freaking money, man. I didn't see that coming from a mile away. Like, I knew I wanted Fitzpatrick over Winston. Like, I just didn't think he'd actually be able to do what it took to hold on to the job. But right now, if they put Winston in tomorrow against the Bears and don't give it to Fitzmagic, oh yeah, this is a dub, guys. This is a dub. Both a dub and a correct prediction. Both a dub and a correct prediction. Hey, there we go. Another dub in there. Even with that, like, insanely long delay. What do you think? Who do you think should start now that Winston's back? I hope it's Fitz. I mean, how do you bench somebody who beat the division rival that most probably predicted to be a contender for the division, the reigning Super Bowl champs, and then losing by 3 points, but in all 3 games throwing for over 400 yards? Like, how do you not start that guy on week 4? How do you not? I just don't see how, like, if they start Winston, I'm going to give up hope on the Bucks for the year. Where are we on the leaderboard at this point? Holy cow. You know what's funny? I was ranked like 2,500-ish at the start of this stream. Is it really that easy that you can play for an hour and go from 2,500 to top 250? That's nuts, man. That's nuts. Let me just chill for a minute. I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of bored of Overdrive. Like, I'm super bored of this. Force, you're not wrong, bro. As a Bucks fan, you are not wrong. As a Bucks fan, like, I can just feel it. Like, I'm just waiting. No, I know, Jaw. It has been. That and this methodology, like, to play this way. I want them to get rid of Winston. I want them to get rid of him. Like, get rid of him so you're not even tempted to put him on there. But you got to have a decent backup. So at this point, like, you don't want to get rid of him with no good backup in place. I mean, mad props to EA on the matchmaking. All of these matches have been close matches in rank. And I got to give them props on that, because that's something I think a lot of people in the community were like, what's up with this matchmaking? I'm ranked number 157,000 in the world, and I just got matched up with the #1 guy in the world. Like, that was ridiculous. Matchmaking seems to be much tighter right now, which is a positive thing. I want to cheat and use fullback dive here, but I won't. Instead, I'll lob it up over the top. Throw me a defensive pressure so I can make my prediction. Make a subjective one here based on how the defense has been playing, and based on that, I'm going to call it a loss. I'm calling an L here. I'm calling an L here. Probably going to be wrong, but he hasn't thrown me any pressures. Literally 0 defensive pressures. So it's kind of just a crapshoot that I'm just making speculatively based on the fact that I've had more overthrows than I think should be. But we'll see what ends up happening. Sorry, I had to take the other throw there. I wasn't just gonna, I can't, I don't have it in me to force coverage to somebody who's covered. Like, I just don't have it in me. And an FL drive, if your fullback's not open, that crossing route is just money. It's just money. Come on. Dude, this guy hasn't even thrown a single defensive pressure at me. Not one. Why? What are you doing with all of your overdrive points, dude? You don't seem to be throwing offensive ones either. Oh, you're going 200 yards on the rushing? He's been building up his offensive ones. There's another one of those random overthrows. I'll take it. I forgot to call my defensive pressure in time. Have to call it on the next play. Here we go. Hurry up. Call it. Let me get that pressure in. If I can score a TD here and he fails. Nope. Oddly enough, my L pick seems to be... Alright. That's an L. It's an L. Correctly predicted L. Despite not facing any challenges. I could tell just from how the defense was reacting to kind of just being different on their coverage and things like that. Let's catch up. So my prediction was correct, but I did take an L there. Bears versus Bucks. Am I nervous? Bear down. I'm a Bucks fan, like a real Bucks fan. So I am never nervous. I always go out expecting to lose. So yeah, so You know, like, of course I'm not nervous, bro. I expect to lose. Every W is... what does my team look like? You know what? Let's cancel it and go look at the team. So I don't have my best team in. I've got... That's my team. It's an all West Coast. I do have a full West Coast synergy. Chris, not necessarily anything. I'm just thinking that maybe this is kind of how whatever that mechanic is implemented in this game. Yeah, man, I'm a Gator. So, yeah, if I was looking, you know, ideally I would probably put in Zeke there, but I do want the extra renown. And then on defense, I've got a bunch of guys who are in that I could put better players in for. But I want the renown in there because the promo's going on, so I may as well go for, as you know, I may as well go for the renown since I'm going to be playing Overdrive here. Like, I'm playing more Overdrive than I probably would want to play in a short period of time. Yeah, man, I'm not Gator. It's not an exciting year for the Gators, man. Yeah, I mean, look, guys, I've said this before. Like, hang on, like I don't. When I build my team, I don't care about who the player is. Like, I hate Mike Vick. Like, I'm on the board of a charity that like breeds dogs for veterans and special needs kids. The dude like abused dogs. I have zero respect or like for Mike Vick, but I got his card, and it's digital pixels to me, guys. Like, I don't really particularly care about the name. You can call, like, if everybody on my team was named like Doodoo McDoodoo, I would rock a whole team of Doodoo McDoodoos. If those Doodoo McDoodoos had better stats than anybody else there. Like, I don't care who the player is. It's digital pixels, you know? Like, I just want a team that's gonna play well. Why not Team of the Week Mahomes? Is he West Coast? Is he West Coast? If he's not West Coast, that's why. In fact, I think I have a higher rated quarterback. Oh, he is West Coast? Then I just haven't got him yet. Yeah, I mean, look, whether he thought it was normal or not, he still, if you look at what he did, I mean, he would hang dogs. I'm sorry. I don't care if you think it's normal. If you think it's normal to kill people and you go out and kill people, you're still a murderer in my eyes. Like, I don't particularly care. And even if you grew up seeing it, I don't think that the idea of you, like, throwing a dog in a fire or hanging it, like, that's just, in my opinion, and maybe it's just how I was raised, but, I mean, that's just basic understanding of right and wrong. And to kill a living creature for no freaking reason other than it lost a fight, yeah, you're garbage. You're garbage to me. To me. Wait, why am I going in here? Probably because I'm like so... Yeah, I mean, look, he did his time. And I mean, I don't hate it. Yeah, I thought my Team of the Week Mahomes was vertical as well. That's my only issue, is I thought he was vertical. Yeah, the Gators are garbage lately. Past few years, man, they've been garbage. Been hot garbage. It's alright, though. Still a good school. Dalvin Cook is legit, yo. Dalvin Cook is legit. PA slot crosses is the play for play action challenges, and we are going to get Antonio Brown wide open on the cross. Go right back to FL Drive spam, which I know. Oh, that was a wonderful throw. All right, here we get a run pressure. We get a run pressure here. Calling it now. Calling an L while I'm winning. While I'm winning, calling an L. What's up, dude? Hang on, bud. I'm in the middle of this match. We'll chat in a sec. This guy's throwing picks. Ian, yeah, I mean, Dalvin Cook is absolutely destroying it every single play. I mean, it's because this play is broken. I mean, this play and quick slants are both broken. There are other broken plays. I may have to do like a whole series on broken plays because there's a lot of them. But this is one of the more broken plays. Lob it over the top to Dalvin Cook. That ain't happening. I'm calling this one wrong. I thought I was going to lose this one. This guy's got to be feeling bad. I mean, he's top 500, although that's what, like 3... How's it Bucks versus Bucks? Because it's not real football, dude. It's not real football. No, it's not season mode. Daddy doesn't play season mode. We're going to take a little pause in Overdrive because I'm freaking burnt out on Overdrive. God, am I burnt out on Overdrive. Alright, nothing I can do there. Does he play? He plays a little bit. He mainly plays season mode. That's why he asked if it was season mode. Flip it in there. Oh, he didn't flip. Alright. What's up, dude? Let me take this off because it's got music bumping in my ears. Here, hang on. Mobile Mutt Man came up with the music. Listen to the music. What do you think, dude?
Pretty good.
Did you bring that up for me, hon? Alright, so my prediction goes down wrong, but I eat the dub. So, can't hate on that. Wait a sec. Do I use offensive tactics? No, I don't. I don't use offensive tactics at all. I do not use offensive tactics. And that's a good question. What, you coming back?
Yeah, just coming back. I just had to pick something out.
You want to sit on my lap or something? I'm about to go on a little mini rant. Or I'm going to rant about something. Actually, not really rant. Not really a rant. What's up, dude? So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about tactics real quick, okay? So, let's look at Mike McCarthy, because he's a super popular coach that a lot of people use, and a lot of people will use his offensive tactics. So, I want you, if you can follow through my logical thought progression on this whole topic of offensive versus defensive pressures. Let's assume, okay, we're going to have to make a big assumption here. Let's assume that everything is a fair and level playing field, right? So we'll assume that everything is completely fair from a gameplay standpoint, though it makes me question why on that survey there was a question, do you think gameplay is fair? Why would you ask that question? Why would we have any reason to think that gameplay wasn't fair if there was something there? But offensive pressures, when you use that, wide receiver rushing yards, it benefits both sides. It gives you more points for receiving yards, and it gives your opponent more points for receiving yards. Why would you want to call something that can benefit your opponent if given a choice to call something that cannot benefit your opponent. So a defensive pressure,
This is a Chucky Beat production.
they have to do something. If they succeed, they don't get any points. You don't get any points either. If they fail, you get points, they don't. So with a defensive pressure, it either helps you or it does nothing. One of the two. With an offensive tactic like a point changer, that gives the potential to help you or help your opponent. And in my opinion, if given the choice between something that could help your opponent or something that cannot help your opponent, it's a clear choice. Like, why would you call something that could potentially help your opponent when you could do something else that can only help you? That is why, in my opinion, any of these things that change points for the better, whether it's passing yards, rushing yards, because if someone, like if I wasn't doing this test with this lame script of play calls, like if someone busts out a 200% rushing yards, I'm just going to run the ball. Like, okay, you want to do that? Bam, I'm going to run the ball too. Or if you throw out passing yards to wide receiver, I'm just going to start throwing it to the wide receiver. So if you throw out a score modifier that's meant to help you, I'm going to use those plays. And if you throw out like a pass, you know, a passing score, so if someone uses that bonus yards to wide receivers, I'm going to start running Seattle, vert stop, X follow, and all of the plays that I would throw to a wide receiver, and I'm going to fire off nonstop run pressures with Nagy. So, in fact, if I'm pressuring you, forcing you to run, and you've boosted wide receiver yards, and I'm able to throw to it, your offensive tactic is helping me more than it's helping you. So in my opinion, that's kind of like a stupid mechanic. The whole global thing, like I look at it and I think, you know what, if you really wanted it, sorry, the water's not really water. But yeah, that's my mini rant there. Oops, not where I wanted to go. Yeah, so I mean, in my opinion, if I was going to redesign those tactics, I would think that the global score modifiers should not be global score modifiers. They should just be for you. If they were just for you, like if I could call that pressure with McCarthy that would give me like a modified wide receiver receiving yards and it only impacted me and not my opponent, I would think that he was a better coach. How's the fantasy league going? Oh boy, you had to ask, Wesley. You had to ask how the fantasy league was going. I have no idea. So as you may have known, it was a game changer fantasy league. I'm not a game changer anymore. They kicked me from the league. They kicked me from the fantasy league. I'm just going to leave it at that. They kicked me from the fantasy league. I could say that because that's not really tied to anything NDA or anything else, but I was kicked from the fantasy league.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
So I'm not playing fantasy right now. Actually, I'm playing a little bit of FanDuel.
This is a Chucky
I don't know why I keep going here. Oh yeah, that's why. I keep going there because that's like the only thing in the game that I really look to do. I have a question. So on the main screen, right? We're on the main screen. Let's just rant for a little bit. Why is Season Battle on the home screen in place of LVL? Like, I get that LVL is boring as heck right now, but is there anybody out there that, like, really thinks that Season Battle, spending, like, 8 hours of your time at least to get one elite card is worthy of a spot over League versus League, which is the only team element of the game, which anybody who plays multiplayer games online knows, the team is the engagement. Like, this squad is, yeah, I mean, I just think it's just ridiculous. Raise team power or train coaches. Well, they're not mutually exclusive there, Andre. Definitely train your coach, whichever your coach is. You definitely want to train your coach. I would not personally raise team power at all. I would not raise team power one bit. I would not put a single training point into a single player. The only thing that I would recommend using training points on at this point in time are these packs. That's it, and preferably the elite player pack. Jerry, I get that, but it's boring. Like, if Overdrive is a 5 on the boring scale, which I think is being very generous of me, Season Battle would be, and this is on a 1 to 10 scale, Season Battle would be around like 437,862. That's about the appropriate rank on the 10 scale of how boring Season Battle is. Maybe it's just me. Maybe there's some people out there who like it. But I don't know. Like, I'm so bored I don't even want to freaking... You play it to get your elite. So, King, here's my thing. Yes, Splitman, I did play season modes just enough to get the master. Just enough to get the, like last season, I played it enough to get Brady. Done. Never played another season thing again. I think yeah. So, that's your rank for LVL. What's my rank in Overdrive right now? I don't know. 257. 257, and I haven't really played all that much. Let me see where the cut rate is if I wanted to go to top 100. $470. That's gonna go up. I'm not trying to get that hunt. No, I'm not going for top 100. After this stream, I probably will not play another match of Overdrive for the season. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I'll get my 3,000 points. Hey, what's up, Greg? Welcome to the stream, man. I'm not. I actually live in the Charlotte area. I'm from Florida, but I live in the Charlotte area. Let's do another boring match of Overdrive. I'm not, Dadzilla. I promise you, you will not see that 90 overall Kareem Hunt. I gotta give him props. Look, I'm gonna be fair and honest. I'm gonna give EA mad props for whatever change they made to matchmaking. Props to you, EA, for matchmaking changes. Whatever this was, and I have not played this game very much in the past couple of days. Mad props to EA. You guys got this right. Your matchmaking seems a lot better. At least for me. I can't speak to absolutely everybody. I'm gonna call this as... Nah, I'm not. Let me not break early, but I have a feeling what this is gonna be. I wanted to say L when it was tied, but let's see what happens on the pressure. I'm not gonna call it official until I see the pressure.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
Yeah, I gotta give it. I'm gonna say it's a dub. I wanted to say it's an L, but based on the pressure, I gotta give it a dub. Based on my methodology, I think it's gonna be an L. Personal, like my personal opinion on this is gonna be an L, but my prediction is a dub. Yeah, they definitely did fix matchmaking. If they said they fixed matchmaking, I'm liking this matchmaking fix. I'm liking the matchmaking fix. You gotta gotta love that juke, man. You gotta love that juke. Cook is a monster on these little jukes like that, man. Passing the challenge, baby. Come on. Register my button presses. I want to cheat with fullback dive, but I'm not going to. Really? Whatever, I'm cheating with fullback dive. I don't care. It's just the best play at the goal line. It's just the best play at the goal line. Yeah, hey Snay, it's the background music is thanks to Mobile Muttman. He sent me a playlist on Discord because some people are asking for music. I normally don't do it. I am Greg. You missed the intro on why I'm spamming FL Drive, but yeah, I absolutely still use Nagy. Nagy's a freaking monster, dude. Nagy's a monster. In my opinion, in the current state of the game, Nagy's the best coach. Nagy's the best coach in the current part of the game, and I want to tell you why. So let's go ahead and look real quick. Okay, Texas. I'm not using Texas in this match. Texas is an amazing play, guys. I may do a play breakdown of the play Texas, but with the combination of the fullback on the angle route and that tight end route, one of those guys is always open. You can play spam Texas if you wanted to. One of those guys is always open. They are never both covered at the same time, for one. Then, deep comeback. It's kind of like slot attack last year. Can be a banger, especially if you have a high acceleration and high speed running back who can catch. But this halfback blast play right here, it's a halfback blast play. If you get man coverage with that halfback blast play, I mean, you can just take it to the house. I use that halfback blast in LVL. It's one of my favorite plays there. And yeah, I mean, so this 9-4 will is not a bad play either. And halfback zone is a good play. Most of his plays are viable, and some of them are great. I'll tell you what, we'll change things up. Jerry, I don't want to test the methodology. I don't want to screw up my methodology of the testing and the predicting. I was right on that last prediction, by the way, for you guys keeping score. I was right on the prediction.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
So we're going to play an unranked game. We'll play an unranked game, and I will do nothing but call Texas. Teach you a play in this, because I've kind of had enough actual overdrive. I've kind of hit my limit on overdrive. 2 hours is like almost 2 hours is like an hour and 45 minutes too much. So here we go. Let's go in. Play type, short pass, Texas. So this is not, it's overdrive. I'm not playing a win here. It's why I went to unranked. So you've got your tight end on that streak route, your fullback on that angle route. Here, it's deep coverage, so we go right to the fullback underneath, and we are in. And I'm going to ignore pressures because I don't care about winning, and I'm not even going to call pressures. So here we go again. Texas, baby. Gotta love Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, right? Here we go. Tight end over the top. Bang. There we go. If they had shallow coverage, you go deep. If they give deep coverage, here we go. We got shallow coverage, so we're going to go deep to the tight end. Deep coverage going to the fullback. And we're in. Come on, Texas, baby. Shallow coverage going deep.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
Shallow coverage going deep. It is similar to halfback angle. It's actually a little better. We got deeper coverage here, so we're going to go shallow. Shallow again is what we're taking, sorry. You learning something, Jerry? It's unranked for one this time, but here we go. We're gonna go deep here. I'm teaching the play to Jerry. Jerry wanted to learn this play. We have our shallow coverage there. The linebacker's held in. Light. And I hate to say it, like I don't like going into it. I don't want to highlight all of the broken plays, but there's a lot of them. I forced that one. I should have went to the underneath, but as you can see, I have a good tight end, so he still comes down with it. Can't catch them all, I guess. Ooh, nice pick, Urlacher. Made the wrong read there, but that's all right. Texas is your secret play? I mean, I hate to say it, bro. There's no secret plays in this game. There's no secret plays. I'm sure over the course of the season, I'll cover every single play there is. Couldn't quite come down with it. What's up, Ocknight? Welcome to the stream, man. But Jerry, there is Texas, man. And as you can see, I could have won that match, by the way. If I didn't ignore every single pressure, I would have wrecked that kid. But I intentionally ignored every pressure because it was on unranked. So I just wanted to do that. If you need a first down and it's 3rd and long, that's the play. There's a lot of plays, John. There's a lot of broken plays in this game. But yeah, Texas, Nagy gets Texas by default. You don't even have to level him up. He starts with Texas. Fortnite Friendly. Have you not watched my channel, bro? Are you new to the channel, Fortnite Friendly? Because there are a ton of play breakdowns on my channel. I do a new play breakdown every Wednesday where I bring you guys a money play. Just go through my library, bro. You will see a ton of play breakdowns. Play breakdowns is like the bread and butter of my channel, dude. I've covered the best money bailout play for all 4 schemes. I've done... And I'm going to continue to bring more play breakdowns. Maybe I do Texas. Maybe I do FL Drive. I don't know. But we got about 10 minutes left. Bucks beating the Bears. Chris, I hope so. I hope so, man. Breakdown fade smash. I don't want to use... I can maybe do fade smash as a breakdown. I can maybe do fade smash as a breakdown. What's up? You coming to give me a hug and kiss, dude?
Yeah, because I'm going to watch a YouTube video because Mommy's going to do that.
You gonna watch a YouTube video? Come here. Hang on. Music change. What do you think of this one? New beat. Everyone out there, they can hear that too.
It's good. That's good.
You like it? Well, thank you to Mobile Mutt Man for turning us on to the playlist there. What's up, Mateo? Welcome to the stream, man. So you getting ready for bed?
Yeah. Well, no, not yet.
You gonna watch something on YouTube?
Yeah, because Mommy's doing it better.
Okay, what are you gonna watch?
A channel called Slick Signs.
What kind of videos do they make?
Basically just crafts.
They do crafts? Cool. Alright, buddy. I love you, okay?
Alright, love you.
Have a hug and kiss? They all said what's up, by the way. They say a bunch of different things here. Look, it's mini CHF. What's up, little man? They said, what's up, little man? Tell them what's up.
What's up?
So, One thing I'm thinking, I'm going to work with Little Man this week. I'm going to try and teach him to play some Madden. And I'm going to see if next stream, I don't know, it's up to you guys. If you think it would be cool, I'm going to have him come in here. Is Hail Mary broken? It can be. Not as broken as the other plays. It's definitely not the most broken play. I would say the most broken plays in the game, if I had to give you my top four, or you know what, let's go in. We'll go all in. Top 5 broken plays. Quick slants, FL drive, Texas, PA slot crosses. I gotta show runs some love. Let me think of what the most broken run is. Halfback counter at a spread is pretty broken. Yeah, that's probably what I would say if I'm giving one to the run plays. I don't run the ball all that much, but I'd give it to halfback counter. At a spread specifically. There's a couple of them there. Nagy halfback blast is one of them. It is a broken one as well. And it's the one that I use because I don't use the spread scheme all that much. But that Nagy halfback blast is a broken play. Nah, it won't be worth it. He's a spread halfback, and I don't want a spread halfback. I run West Coast, so it's pretty useless to me. Let's find somebody to raid, though. Let's find somebody to raid. I always like to, yeah, Power O West Coast is up there, but I'd have to give it to halfback counter over Power O. Power O's up there, and West Coast has 2 Power O's. It has one out of like a power formation, like a goal line formation sort of thing, and then it has one that is where you've got wide receivers wide. That one is the better one. In fact, hang on. We'll just go over it. Since I'm West Coast, let's just start a match real quick, and I'll show you the different West Coast run plays. We're on all Madden. The league is on all Madden, so running on all Madden. Yeah, that's what I said, Snay. That's why I said halfback counter is the best run play. Halfback counter and spread is the best run play. It's the most broken run play in the game.
This is a Chucky Beat production.
I will say, quick rant. No, not even a rant, just quick comment. I know this guy is Chucky Beats, right? But I can't help but thinking that I'm listening to somebody who modeled their structure for building a track after DJ Khaled. Is it just me? Like, because he keeps being like, you know, Chucky Beats, and I feel like, you know, every DJ Khaled song that he's ever made himself or collaborated on, like every 15 seconds, he's like, DJ Khaled! Or something like that. So he's stealing the hype man element there. So in the West Coast run playbook, okay, you've got 2 different Power O's. You've got this one right here and this one right here. This is the better one. This one right here, where you come out with the 2 wide receivers wide. Now on all Madden, running is usually a nightmare. But even on all Madden was able to pick up a good 10 there. So normally, this is the halfback blast that you get with the West Coast playbook, where you see you've got your 2 wide receivers to the left. It's a good play. It's a good play. It is a good play. However, it is not as good as this halfback blast, which is Nagy's. And actually on this one, we're up against zone coverage. It's much better against man coverage. So I'm actually going to call it again and see if we can get man. Nope, we get zone again. I don't even care if I turn it over. We're calling it again. I want man coverage, dang it. There we go. We got, yeah, that is man coverage. This is man coverage. As you can see, on all Madden, against man coverage, running on all Madden is tough. But to get big runs like that on all Madden is rare, to say the least. In fact, I'm just going to keep calling this one and see, because if we get man again, here we got man. I mean, on all Madden, when you've been spamming the same run play to pick up that many yards against man. There we go. We scored on all Madden. Spamming halfback blast. So if that doesn't tell you that that's a broken run play, and that is the Nagy edition. That's the Nagy edition halfback blast, where you are running to the open side, and it specifically works best against man coverage. So let's go ahead and end it there. I want to go ahead and give my son a good night hug and kiss, go tuck him into bed. Let's find somebody to raid. So I am going to, let's see. Got to make a couple of things. Thank you, Chucky Beats. Appreciate you giving me some soundtrack for the stream. Let's see if there is anybody going in the Madden Overdrive community that we can go raid. Let's see. You know what? I got a buddy streaming. Can we're going to go raid something else. Stick with me, guys. Just go in here. Just go spam the heck out of this. Drop like a hashtag CHF raid in here. If you like Fortnite, this dude is a boss. This is a boss. And he's talking about somebody else who raided him. Go raid. Go raid. He's probably going to troll me because he's so much bigger than me. So the idea of like my little channel raiding him is going to be comical at best. Let's see if he reacts. We got one person who came in to raid him. Brian Clemens was the first one to raid. You guys aren't going to do it? Come on, we got to get some more raids in here. I know he's got like almost 800 people in here already. But come on, guys.
I wanted to try to watch your stream, but
yeah, we're shutting it down.
What are you doing? Playing Fortnite? What are you playing for?
No. Come on, guys. Go through with the raid. Just to get... All right, we got the raid in. I love you guys. I love you guys. CHF out.